Welcome back to Athletic Everyday, day number 59. Got a late workout for you guys today. Probably started this one around 8:30, 8:45 p.m. in the evening. And it's my own fault, really. I finished work at 4:15, then I decided to go and play some pool with some friends. So all the while I was doing this workout, I was like, oh man, sucks I gotta do this so late. It's so annoying that, I'm gonna get to bed late. I'm recording this at 11:30 in the evening now, this voice note. And then I always had the thoughts where it was like, well, I kind of wanted this. This is my own doing. No one else is to blame but me. I need to take responsibility for this and just get on with the workout. So yeah, that was kind of my mental state during the workout, the sort of paradoxical state of, oh, I hate that I'm doing this, but I also love it at the same time. And if you're not really feeling that when you do workouts, then, are you really working out properly, to be honest? So yeah, these 8x100 meters, I'm not 100% certain they were 100 meters. I feel like it was a little bit further because I timed myself on a couple of them and I was averaging sort of like 19, 20 seconds. They are supposed to be easy runs, but I'm fairly confident that I could run 100 in less than 14 seconds, like all out sprinting. Maybe I'm just overestimating my abilities. Maybe I'm just really fucking slow. Who knows? But it definitely felt like it was more than 100 meters with the speed that I was running at. These bounds, the skips with a tuck, or the hops with a tuck, sorry, they did not feel too good. It felt like I was sort of like crashing into the ground with my foot. I wasn't feeling springy or bouncy. But then again, it probably just because I'm fatigued. Haven't been getting much sleep over the last few days. When I do early shifts, I obviously have to get up quite early, and you can't always guarantee you're going to get 8 hours of sleep every night. I'm certainly not going to be getting that tonight. Although I don't have to do a shift tomorrow until 1:45, so I could reasonably get some good sleep, but then obviously I have to account for my workout tomorrow as well. So there's that. But those rhythmic broad jumps that you just saw me doing, I decided to do those on a hill, mainly for the reason that I didn't really feel, not necessarily safe, but I didn't really feel good about doing them flat on concrete. And obviously the grass was too muddy and there was no light on the grass. So I figured that doing them uphill would be a good way to get a good amount of like triple extension, maximal extension in the way that you would normally when you do broad jump. But also, because you're landing on an incline, I feel like it's easier to maintain your balance. You can't sort of overshoot it that much. That was just my thinking anyway for doing the rhythmic broad jumps. Then these Nordics probably went like the rest of the workout. They weren't feeling too great. I'm pretty knackered at the moment. I feel like on the last set though, as the sets progressed, they did start to improve, and that potentially could be because when I do my sprints, it's sort of like a 15-minute walk to go out there, and it's quite cold tonight. So as I was walking back, I was getting quite cold. Then when I came back in, I had like a banana, some intra-workout glucose, and that seemed to perk me up a little bit. And I think as the sets progressed on these Nordic attempts, they did start to improve. I think that one you just watched there, that was probably my best attempt of the day. And then they just got, I don't know, they just progressively got better and worse. I feel like they're kind of inconsistent at the moment, but I have improved a little bit on Nordic since I started doing them. I'm doing this on 4 cushions now, and it was on 5 previously. So I'm well aware that it's going to be a slow, sort of gradual improvement, and it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to just like come in one week and then I'll be able to do full Nordic. It's something that takes training over time. But I feel like if I was fresher for the workout, I definitely would perform better on these. But yeah, I got a bit frustrated while doing these. You see me sort of, you can see the amount of effort I'm putting in with my face when I'm trying to pull myself up. If anyone has ever tried doing full Nordics, you'll know exactly what I mean. If you don't know how to do them, they're very hard to get. Then the last little bit of the workout was kind of a superset of just lower leg training. So I did some dorsiflexion or tib raises with my homemade tib bar. This was 2 sets of 15, and then I supersetted this with some straight leg calf raises. I was kind of thinking of ways that I could do add as much weight as I possibly can on a straight leg calf raise without obviously a Smith machine or without a specific machine for doing calf raises. But I think this is the best way to do it, where I'm sort of using my fingertips to assist me on the rack and gently holding it to the point where I can still slide up and down and get a nice full range of motion. But as I was doing this, I was kind of realizing that I think I must have quite below average calf strength because I don't know, from history and just from training with friends in the past, I've always been able to see that my friends have been able to sort of calf raise, you know, triple digits, like 100 kilos for reps quite easily and sort of bounce into that position. Whereas me, I'm struggling to do like 40 to 60 kilos for 10 reps. So I think the weakest links with my lower body when it comes to jumping is definitely my lower leg. I could certainly improve my dorsiflexion ability with the tib raise, and I could also certainly massively improve my straight leg calf raise. Because my bent leg calf raise is actually pretty good, but I think my straight leg calf raise is definitely the weakest link. And then obviously completely unrelated to anything I've done in this workout would also be my hip flexor strength. My hip flexors probably aren't as strong as they could be as well. I feel like everyone naturally could just improve the strength of their hip flexors. Compared to sprinters, for example, elite sprinters, the biggest muscle size difference, I've quoted this fact before, but the biggest muscle size difference between sprinters and regular populations is the hip flexor muscle. So training and improving my hip flexors and my lower leg should, if I do that with more frequency, which I'm going to be starting to incorporate more into my training, should really start to hopefully improve my vertical jump as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Just want to say thank you again for 500 subscribers. Really, really grateful for all you guys subscribing, following on with the journey. And as usual, if you've got any questions, drop them below and leave a thumbs up if you like it or a thumbs down if you didn't. Catch you in the next one.